Hey, yo, what's good, everybody? Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to the Jam. There we go. I think I'm just fixing my camera here just a little bit. There we go. It's just being weird. It shouldn't be anymore. Did anyone else's music stop? No, it shouldn't have. I turned it down really low, so I turned it down really low. Hey, man. We're having problems again? Really? Hold on a second. It's really annoying. Let's see. I actually left my room to take care of something, and I came back, and I guess now it's happening. Okay! Okay, let's see. Do I need to reset? I should reset real quick. Alright. Let me try again. Let me start the stream all over again. It's working perfectly fine. Wait, what? What? Is it? It looks like Twitch is terrible, but YouTube is fine. Bro, that's so lame. Let me see here. Yeah, it seems fine on YouTube. Gosh, it's so annoying. Why is Twitch being mean? Alright, well. Should I just continue, guys? What do you guys think? Should I just continue the stream? Or, because we can have a short stream today anyway. Should I just continue the stream, or should I just reset the stream? Twitch is being really moody today. I don't know why, man. I just reset and it fixed itself? You did. Let me try. Still being dumb. Anyways. Alright, let's just hang out for a little bit, man. Hey, guys. Hope you guys have been doing good. Bouncing back between Twitch, YouTube, and Schoolology? Schoolology. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. Hope you guys are doing alright today. Today's gonna be just a short yap stream. We're just gonna chill and talk to each other for a little bit. I have somewhere to go in like an hour. So, you know, just chilling here. We're all on YouTube right now. For some reason, Twitch is being stupid. Yeah, go to YouTube. Alright. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's what's happening today. But yeah, we're just gonna chill and just hang out for a little bit. I have somewhere to go in about an hour. But I still wanted to say hi for a little bit and just talk. So, how you guys been up to? What you guys been up to, first of all? Today's day was kind of, you know, it's kind of slow. I did have a recording session today, and then I did some video editing. You know, I wasn't gonna say anything today, but I am kind of secretly working on another YouTube channel. What's up, Jessica? You like my watch? My watch? Really? Oh yeah, it's alright. Like a basic Citizen Court watch. I'm actually working on I was working on a second YouTube channel for the first few weeks. And I guess I'll let you guys know about it eventually, but there's already some videos out for it, but I'm gonna wait a little bit and see how it does. Yeah, I don't know. Just felt like trying it. I feel like part of me wants to, you know, have multiple channels for different subjects and stuff like that. If I want to do more serious stuff, I can have a channel for that. Wait, what? What's up? Armal Shipper? What's up? Yeah. Because I noticed that sometimes when I want to do certain content on the channel, it doesn't do well at all. And I think it's because it kind of deviates from the main focus of what we do here, which has mostly been, like, reaction with a splash of gaming, to be honest with you guys. I want to ask, James is being a voice actor tying? It can be. It can be. If you mean like boring, it's never boring. It goes down. It's never boring, but it can be tiring for your voice depending on how much work you get, or you know, other factors as well. Health, vocal health is very important. I think the part that makes it the most stressful, not tiring but stressful, is like the whole, like, when you're in that process of trying to find work, and you're also trying to build a reputation that you can be trusted with the work that people would potentially be offering you, as well as showing that you're talented and that you're serious and you're a hard worker, stuff like that. That always takes a while to develop, and unfortunately, there's nothing really you can really do about it. 99% of us guys who are voice actors in the chat or want to be voice actors, like, it's just the way it is. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but sometimes you just gotta keep it in perspective, you know, otherwise you'll lose yourself. What's up, Isa? But I don't think it's tiring. I do get tired. I don't think voice acting is tiring. Like, I don't get tired. I want to do this for the rest of my life, you know what I mean? What's up, Master Jade? The Smart 2 channels are honestly really helpful. I had to do the same somehow. And somehow YouTube helps with showing content like that. Yeah, cause like, you guys know I voice act in other stuff as well, and I feel like I want to have a channel specifically more towards those things. Like, I don't know if I should do another channel for, I'm actually thinking about doing creating another channel where I just post the gacha content. So if I post gacha stuff, like, we can still do streams here, but I'll post the VODs, I'll post like videos relating to gacha games, like content. If I want to make stuff, I'll post it on that channel. You know what I mean? So it doesn't dilute like some of the just general reaction stuff we do here. Or, you know, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. What's my favorite ice cream? I don't really have a specific favorite. Well, actually, no. One of my favorite ice cream is definitely Baseball Nut. Baskin-Robbins Baseball Nut, which is like it's an ice cream with. Hold on a second. It's an ice cream with raspberry, like a raspberry ribbon, and it has cashews in it. It's really good. But generally I like ice cream that has like either caramel or dark chocolate or like fruit in it, like berries outside of blueberry. If you have a combination of those things in there, I probably love it. But generally speaking, I'm pretty open to trying different ice creams. I am generally open to it. Your birthday's in 3 days, so excited? Nice. Hope you have a good birthday then. Do you have a favorite book? Not particularly. I do want to read a book called Pippi Longstocking, though. I do want to read Pippi Longstocking very soon, or at least have an audiobook where I listen to it, because the character herself sort of inspired a character that I'm working on for a story. And I'm trying to figure out the best ways I want to promote the character, whether it's through merchandise first, like shirts and stuff like that, and then go into a story. I don't know. I'm not sure how I want to present the story. I'm not exactly the greatest writer in the universe, but so it takes a while for me. You know. Can you play Doors on Roblox? Can you stop asking me 5 times? Someone's been asking me like 5 times. We're not doing Roblox today. We don't have a lot of time today, unfortunately. How long have you been working with Jess? That's a good question. Let me see. Let me look it up. I'm gonna go on my email and see when's the first time I got an audition. I don't remember. Was our first role Mr. Moore? Or was it Mr. Moore, or was it Or was it Low, guys? I don't even know, man. I don't remember which one came first. Let me see. Are we just Q&A? Yeah, I mean, Q&A, or you guys let me know things. Oh, by the way, update on my my YouTube stuff. You guys remember when I was telling you guys about the copyright claims I kept on getting, or I was getting spammed with like a whole bunch of like video can't be monetized kind of notifications? You guys remember that? Over the last few days, I had to like respond to like over 100 of them. That was tiring. Over 100 of them. And I've been getting over the last 48 hours I was getting spammed with messages saying that their copyright claim got released. Meaning I was correct in what I was saying when I was complaining about it before, and that they should not have even done this to me in the first place. So, yeah. So, like, but because it's all automated by AI, every time I used even a little bit of that opening theme I've been using, guys, Chromanichi's Passengers, which I really love. I really like that theme. To me, it's the channel. It fits the channel's vibe. Every time I use it, even for like a few seconds, they hit me with that every time. Not a copyright claim, but more like you can't monetize the channel now, even though, you know, I told you all those things before, which is really confusing because they shouldn't even have it in the AI to even hit those, because they specifically say you're allowed to use this and gain revenue off of your videos that feature the music. They shouldn't even have that programmed in the AI in the first place, because that just contradicts their whole everything they're doing. So basically, I feel like what's going on is it's like a test of like endurance. They're like, well, it's almost like they're saying, well, he's technically right in everything he's saying, but we're gonna do it anyway, and then eventually he'll give up because human versus AI. That AI can just spam throughout his whole channel, and he has to spend like hours clearing it up every day, and every time I do that, it delays any type of payment I'm getting from ads for that video. So I guess they're saying they're saying we win just by him not using our music anymore, because he gets tired of like sending these copyright claims in. I wonder if that's what's going on. Indie Cross? Oh, I do want to react to more Indie Cross. We might do it tomorrow. We can't do it today because I saw the episode, how long it was, and it was like 48 minutes. We don't have time for that. We are 100% gonna do it. What's up, Zane? Let me go look up. Advanced search. I think it was like 2018. I feel like it was 2018, guys. Okay, it was 2017. It was 2017. I looked it up. It was 2017 for sure. I think it was 27. I'm pretty sure it was 2017. Cause I put Mr. Low in my Moore in my search, and that's what I got. YouTube's a weird place right now with all the AI. Yeah, they've been having issues with that for years. Made a new friend in high school bonding over me. Really? That's cool. Wait, Zane, does that mean your friend is watching this stream too? You mean bonding over me or bonding over Rise? Because technically it's not exactly the same. What do you mean? Yeah, Twitch is not working, man. I don't know how to fix it, other than resetting the stream. Who's your favorite character that you've ever VA'd? Well, Rise is probably the one I enjoy the most, probably, for the Shuki, specifically, for Shuki's videos. But, honestly, like, I really enjoy voiceover for Yu-Gi-Oh! I really enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! But if you guys don't know, I voice act in Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, 2 different ones, exactly. I voiced the character Roa Cassidy in Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s. And I voice London Cassidy in Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. And I just... There's something about Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what I mean? Like, Yu-Gi-Oh's so huge, and I'm glad I'm part of it, you know what I mean? That's the only anime role... I've only done anime for Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, now I think about it. Very interesting. I have a lot of friends who do a lot of anime. And I barely get any anime, but I've done enough voice work on other things for animation. Because not all animation is anime, you know what I mean? Obviously. Duh. Are you going to continue Indie Cross? Absolutely. Yeah, we are. Just not today. I came across a really cool ad for a story recently for it to be AI generated. I've been getting videos where it's kind of like really cool stories, but it's all AI generated, and it just kind of... Sometimes I give them a shot, but like... It's not... Like, I don't really enjoy it. Like, it distracts me. The art distracts me, because you know the way it doesn't seamlessly move from like frame to frame. It kind of like fluctuates like a weird mess sometimes, and like I don't know. I don't enjoy when that happens. I've also been getting a lot of videos for like manga reviews or manga overviews, I guess they call it, but it's clearly AI voice. And I'm like, man, I guess so. It's like it's really easy way to make ad revenue, I guess, on YouTube. Just type in AI stuff. I don't even know if they're typing and telling the AI voiceover what to say, or they're telling the AI to look what's on the page and just describe it, because it says. Because one of the things that always bothered me about AI software, it's not that you can't use it. Is that for some reason people feel like that's an excuse to be ultra lazy, like, and like an example of super lazy editing on YouTube is when they don't even want to spend the time to make sure the words are right in the subtitles, or at least the AI says the names of characters and places correctly. They don't even want to spend the time to go in editing and fix that. And at that point, I'm like, wow. And the sad part about it is, despite me being upset about it and not liking that, the truth of the matter is most people don't care. They may make a comment about it, but they really don't care. It's like, alright, cool. I thought about doing a channel like that before, except I would be doing the voiceover, because I'm just totally against AI voiceover, to be honest with you guys. You know what I mean? I'm just totally against it. Like, I'm using a software right now called Opus, and it has options for AI voiceover. I haven't even touched it yet. Because I'm like, bro, if I want to do AI voiceover, I'll just use my own voice. Hello? It'll be way better. It'll be way better, and it'll fit the vibe of my channel, because it's me. You know what I mean? Can we react to the Lububu Shuki video? Do we even have time for Lububu? Maybe we can react to one video. Are you or Rise hetero? I'm heterosexual. Why are you asking all this stuff? Why? I'm straight, dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if Rise is any of that stuff, because that's not the point of the character. That's not his defining feature at all. So I don't focus on that kind of stuff when I'm working on characters. Yep. When I voice Rise, by the way, guys, even in Minor Demons, back in Minor Demons, I didn't even focus on the fact that he was black. That was completely irrelevant. It had nothing to do with who he is and where he's from. He just happens to be black. Character first, story second. That other stuff is for the fans to talk about. I think, right? Unless specifically a part, unless it's a very important, pivotal part of the main story, right? To me, everything else is a distraction when I'm doing voiceover for a character, right? Like, I don't know, man. I feel like when I voice characters, you don't even, I don't know. Okay, the reason why I started feeling that way was because there was an interview a long time ago for Sonic the Hedgehog, and at the time, the actor for Sonic was Jaleel White. He's a black man who was well known at the time for being Steve Urkel in Family Matters. This is when his the height of his popularity, basically, around that point. And ABC got him to be Sonic the Hedgehog. He even stated in his interview that he doesn't think about Sonic being a black person. He's not thinking about color when he's voicing the character. He's thinking about his personality, who he is, his cool attitude. That could be universally represented in many ways. And what that ends up doing, it makes the character more universally appeal to more people. All right, you know what I mean? Which is technically the smart thing to do, because you want characters to be as appealable to as many different people as possible. Especially when you're talking about a character like Sonic, who at the time Sega was trying to push to American audiences, right? If you make him like unapologetically, for example, like black with accent and everything, or like certain vernacular that leans towards that more heavily, strategically, he would still have a lot of appeal, but it may not be the right direction in terms of what the company wants or what the direction of the story is, right? And they're animals, dude. You know what I mean? They're animals. You shouldn't think the same way when it comes to animals. Like, Rise is black, obviously, but he's Deimos, right? I'm not sure they think of those things the same way as humans would, right? It never comes up. If you think about it, in MID, not once does it come up, because it never mattered. I want to draw a character so James can voice act them. When you finish drawing your character, put it in our Discord so we can take a look at it. I'm multitasking, editing a fanfic of Ryoga Hibiki. Remind me who Ryoga Hibiki is. Who's that? How's your day going? It's alright. Yeah, we're just chilling, man. Oh, by the way, I got a whole bunch. I got like a huge box of prints for our stream on the 26th next week. So we'll be able to have a nice. We have some extra prints available for the Streamily event next week. So if you guys want me to sign them online, it'll be on the 26th. So make sure you get them early, or you can get them during the stream, to be honest. And I should have a decent supply of prints, and we can, while we're chatting and talking about stuff, I can sign them for you. The Discord link isn't working? Are you sure? Let me try it. I just clicked on it. It seems to work just fine to me. If you did you just click on it, or did you copy paste? Yeah, that's weird. But yeah, that was like the situation with YouTube. I'm just glad that at least like I got some, I see that I was actually correct about what I was saying. By the way, guys, we are at 15,960 subscribers on YouTube. We're trying to get to 16K before the end of the month, which means we only need 40 more. So if you haven't done so yet, please leave a comment or upvote the video. But most importantly, subscribe so YouTube and Twitch Senpai, eventually Twitch, but especially YouTube, can notice me. I would love to get to 16K this month. We've been pretty much hitting that 1,000 subscribers every month. Occasionally, we've been getting like 2,000 subscribers every month. That's kind of slowed down a little bit. I think that's where this jump is right here. But we really appreciate it. I'm trying to I'm trying to, I really am trying to hopefully get some attention so that, especially on the channel, guys, so we can get invited to some conventions. I know you guys would love to actually physically get your stuff signed by me. I know you guys do. You can type 1 if you agree with me. And honestly, it would be fun to see you guys at these conventions. There's a convention at Pasadena called, that I saw a friend of mine was gonna be at. I don't know if I'll go, but I would love to. You know what I mean? Yo, what's Mac doing, dude? What is this? Is this Super Mario? This is Super Mario 64, right? Yeah, it definitely is. Sick. Alright, what's D1 doing? What are you doing, D1? Is he just reacting to basic stuff? Ooh, there's a My Hero Academia thing happening. I saw the new character for Genshin Impact, by the way, guys. I saw the new thing for Genshin Impact, the new character and stuff. Looks really good. What is this? Hold on, guys. Let's check this out. Hold on. What's this?
Damn.
Protect everyone!
Speaking of Smash, everyone is here, it seems like.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 3v3.
Is this 3v3?
Go all out!
Enter the fray in teams of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Victory is achieved when
Oh,
you
hold up.
eliminate all
This
3
looks
members
good.
of the opposing team. Freely switch between characters. Strategic character
this
switching
just like
can counter your
Naruto?
opponents and
Don't
create
they do this
new
for Naruto?
opportunities for you.
I wonder how this will work.
Time your switch
I'm not gonna
commands
lie,
directly
they keep
during
on
attack combos
it almost
to
feels like they keep on
stabilize
rehashing the
characters
same
and continue the assault.
Could you use
Switching
assist too?
characters while
Maybe I'm
guarding
wrong about this
can
one.
be a highly effective tactic to turn defense into offense.
So you could swap mid combo, mid defense.
Oh, that
Even
makes
beginners
sense.
can pull off impressive combos with simplified control.
You basically can fly. This is basically just a Naruto thing. The animation looks really good too. I need to catch up on My Hero. Has anyone been watching My Hero Academia? Is it still pretty good? I haven't caught up on the comic. I stopped at a certain point because I wanted to see the final season animated. So I don't know what happened. What do you guys think? No way. My Hero. Yeah. Video game. My Hero Academia video game, dude. All right, sweet. Take care, okay? Thanks for coming. No, I've heard of My Hero Academia. I have. I used to love watching it. I still like it. I don't hate it. I just haven't been watching it for some reason. We've been watching other anime that I'm not like used to watching lately, to be honest. Speaking of which, on Saturday we will be reacting to the first episode of Classroom of the Elite. The plan is to watch it on Saturday for our anime reaction on Kick. So definitely check that out. Demon Slayer? You mean like watch it from the beginning? I don't know. What do you guys think? Not today. But now we're reacting to Shuki today. Stop asking me. It's gonna be a short stream, man. Yeah, go from the beginning? Okay, I mean, we could. It's just that I've seen a lot of Demon Slayer already. And to be fair, I haven't finished it. But and on July I haven't seen in a while, but I don't know. Maybe I was thinking that it wouldn't be as cool because I've already seen it, so like I couldn't do like the whole like 100% blind reaction, you know what I mean? What does Shuki mean anyway? That's a good question, dude. You got jammed on Twitch for asking who got jammed today? True, I did. I definitely got jammed a little bit. The final season's coming out soon. I've heard. Wasn't there a movie that came out for My Hero where like there was like an evil All Might? See, I haven't seen that yet. What about another amazing digital circus episode? I won't be able to do any of that today. We'll have to do it later. We're just yapping today. The last time I watched Naruto was literally the first Naruto episode. Naruto's pretty good. I would say I don't know how the Boruto series is, but Naruto is to be respected for sure. Just like Bleach and Dragon Ball and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You don't have to like love it to death, but I think respect is the right word for it. So what are we doing today? Just yapping, man. Haven't seen any MHA yet. Waiting for it to finish. Oh, you haven't seen any? Oh man, you can watch a few. You can watch a few seasons. I think you can watch the first 2 seasons and be good. I actually saw a video recently on YouTube about Quirkless Deku and how he's much stronger than people realize. If you think about it, there's a during his training to like become a hero, you get to see at the very beginning like what he had to do in order to be able to. I know this is a little bit spoilery for everybody, but basically, he has to earn the power, right? Physically, because at the beginning of the series, obviously he's not a hero yet, and he's quirkless. That's the whole point. The quirkless man becomes one of the greatest heroes of all time. That's basically what the story is. Shocker, right? But he has to work into it, right? And one of the problems was he didn't have a quirk, so he didn't have the physical ability to withstand that power. So there was like a training arc where he had to learn how to be that. And what he had to do to physically become able to get access to that power was insane, to be honest. For a normal kid, having to do that in 10 months. I think he did it in 10 months. Absurd.
Jail! Jail!
Oh god, not texting stories. What are you talking about? I don't hate it. I respect it, but the only time I watched it because it wasn't showing the main thing. We mean the main thing. Afmal should make a Final Destination video. I can see her doing that. I've heard the movie Final Destination, never watched it. I'm not really good at those kinds of movies, to be honest with you guys. You have a favorite movie growing up? I used to watch a lot of like Jim Carrey and Robin Williams movies. I also liked Rush Hour and the Rush Hour movies, the first 2 mostly. And then I watched a lot of Jackie Chan movies. Jackie Chan, Jim Carrey, Robin Williams. I used to watch mostly those. I need to catch up on MHA. I'm so far behind. In terms of the anime, I'm pretty sure I caught up on all the main seasons, but I need to see the last movie that they made. By the way, I did jail on Dragon Spirit. Okay. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that, dude. What is that? Oh, you want to start watching Apothecary Diaries, Master Jade? I mean, it does seem like it has potential from a story standpoint. I haven't really looked into much of it at all. I'm trying to watch some of the animes my friends or colleagues are in, but work makes it hard. Well, it's good. I think it's good that you're watching. To me, anime is best when you watch it with friends. You know what I mean? Even if it's not something you normally watch, because typically, like, a good anime, it doesn't matter what genre it is, the story is so good that it'll carry. Yeah, it depends on what you watch, though. Like, the problem with the way they presented anime in the U.S. when it first was coming out, they really just focused on shonen, right? They were just focusing on targeting boys, and as if and for the girls, they had some stuff, but like it was mostly like it wasn't that much. But like it was still like shoujo, like action anime. It's just focusing on girly stuff or more boys. You know, boy kind of shonen. They didn't really do any other things. You know what I mean? If they did, it was more fringe, and you didn't really see it on TV. It was more like you had to go look for it at an old store and find a VHS of it. D1 got jammed today. He's leaving LA. What do you mean he's leaving LA? He's probably staying in California, right? I'll reach out to him because I know he's been looking for a place to live. I'm also looking for a place as well, but I have to save money. So I've been slowly trying to save money over time so I can have like enough for like a few months rent, and then and for moving once I find a place. What's up, dude? Anime is super cool and chaotic. Pokemon? You like Pokemon? Your partner Pokemon is Lucario? Oh, nice. I'm a fan of dark types. Can you play a game called In Sound Mind? What is that? What kind of game is that? What is it about? Guys, stop spamming the same question over and over again. Oh, you're also saving up for a move too? Yeah, the finances are pretty crazy. I actually was looking up, I was actually doing some research. Because, I was also thinking about leaving the state. It's just so expensive, man. I looked at the places I've lived before. Every state that I've really lived on my own, technically, they've all been really expensive states. And I feel like I should just move to like a cheaper state. Especially if like my thought process is if depending on how things go in the next year will strongly determine like what I plan on doing in terms of moving, right? Because once my lease is up, I'm probably gonna just do a month by month, and then either find a cheaper place here where I can get everything I need to get done, or I might just move to a different state, bro. I might genuinely just move to a different state. I'm thinking about Texas. It's like the 17th cheapest state in the country. California is like 3rd or 4th most expensive. I used to live in an apartment in my current state and it was expensive, but God, the finances to move across states is wild. I'm moving from West Coast to East. Yeah, I think I want to move to Texas, man. People are telling me to not do it or whatever, but it's like all my work is remote. So like I have the I'm lucky enough to have flexibility, and if I have to travel somewhere, then I'm probably more able to do it because I'm spending less money to live where I'm at in the first place. It's weird because like I don't regret the experience of living in LA. I wanted to be out here. I wanted to like experience new things. I kind of wanted a brand new, fresh start, which is kind of why I moved out here. And in many ways, it has been. I really hope it works, guys. I was telling people about, my situation or what I'm trying to do here. And, like, the way it's going right now with the streaming and then the voiceover we are getting, it's like, if I can just get one more solid source of income so I can, like, go to more classes. See, this is what I'm thinking. I want to go to more classes. I want to go to more events to network and just be around people more often, have a more social life. If I can get to that point, then I think we can do something, right? I think we actually can do something really great together. It'd be great. It'd be really awesome. Like when I first got here, I tried to get into a co-living space with some other people that I knew, and it didn't work out. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel I'm just mad lucky. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm the smartest person, right? So it's like I feel like I'm a little lucky. What's up, Saurus? Hey, James. I was wondering if you can give me some advice. I'm a new VA. I need some tips. Talk to me. What tips are you? What kind of tips are you talking about? Like, is this about a recent situation, or let me know what's good. Speaking of which, I did post something on YouTube. If you guys had questions for me, I was gonna read them out and answer them. Okay, there it is. Found it. Alright. I saw Jay say something, right? I've been looking at places in other states because my state is the second most expensive state to live in. You know what's funny? Hawaii is the most expensive state to live in. I would not have thought of that. You thought about Texas? Florida's probably a good spot too, to be honest. Random question fueled by my interest. Have you ever heard of the Traffic Life series? No, I haven't heard of that one. Thriller game about a therapist saving the souls of his patients in sound mind. Dude, that sounds like a spoopy game. I don't know if I can do that. But it does sound interesting from a story standpoint. Type 1 if you think Ian will be an alternate in Season 2 will be a serious grown up and... You think so? I don't know. I have no idea. I just want to be surprised, you know what I mean, and enjoy it. Got a few job offers, but I'm really nervous and don't know what to do because they don't give me... Wait. But I'm really nervous and don't know what to do because they don't... Wait. They don't know what to do because they didn't give me the lines. They just told me to do a voice. I don't know what to say. I'm just really nervous because I always wanted this job. Wait. And obviously, this is assuming you've done your research and you know this is an actual job, right? Because I will tell you right, a lot of times you don't get the script until like the day of or at the session. You know what I mean? So it's not uncommon to not get the lines until the day of. Especially the higher up you get in terms of like the profile of the IP. Let's see if you job offers. Also, if you're nervous about a voiceover job, I'm not even gonna tell you don't be nervous because literally everyone gets nervous. Everyone gets nervous all the time. I remember I was doing Yu-Gi-Oh! And voicing an AFMAL, and I was still nervous going into studios just for like practice and for classes, because I was still dealing with some anxiety issues, and I was trying to work through that. But like it was like it just at a certain point I was like, it's gonna happen, just get used to it. And then sometimes I would hear people say you can use that energy to help you like do a better job. You can take that energy and use it in a positive way. So I tried doing that mentally, and it helped out a lot. I still get nervous every once in a while, especially when it's like the first session. But it's a lot less now. I don't think it's something you can like avoid 100% anyway. So like if you're nervous, but you already got the job, all you need to know is that you already got the job, bro. Like it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? You already got it, bro. So they already like you. So like, because mostly I'm sure you're nervous because you don't want to mess it up, bro. If they thought you was gonna mess it up so savagely, they wouldn't even hired you. You know what I mean? They'd be able to tell from the audition that maybe we don't want to work with this guy because they're gonna mess it up too much. You know what I mean? That is a factor, right? By the way, guys, not just talent, because a lot of people are talent. It's mostly like a lot of stuff is like, oh, this person follow our freaking directions in the audition. And then is their audio quality good? You know what I mean? Did they like perform the line in a way that's like unique, or give us a take that we were surprised about? You know what I mean? If you can do all that, and then you get hired, or actually if you get hired, you probably did a combination of two of those things already. So I wouldn't even, like, you're still gonna get nervous, but mostly don't worry about it. Zenith just had his first day at college today. Why are you speaking about yourself in the third person? Your state's the 10th lowest? Bro, I need to go to a cheap state, dude. Does being on panels help with processing anxiety? What helps with processing anxiety for me is reading up about it, understanding where it's coming from, and internalizing that information. That helped out a lot. Because when I first was getting like crazy anxiety attacks, it felt like I was dying because I was having a heart attack. It felt like I was having a heart attack. I would do research on it to understand why that's happening, like physically why that's happening. And then I was like, oh, okay, so whenever this happens, it means this is happening, not this. And that significantly helped out a lot. To the point where like that combined with like just, I've tried aromatherapy as well to help with anxiety, which is why I love lavender. And just breathing techniques, just breathing. You know, so those things over time helped me enough to the point where I didn't need to take medicine. Yeah. But I would still get nervous and get a little bit of anxiety, like when I was in New York for sessions or for like practice, like at a workshop and stuff like that. I think that's like guaranteed to happen at this point. I feel like it's just guaranteed to happen. So like, since it happens to everyone, then, you know, I feel like that in and of itself, that information helps out a lot. It helps me out a lot. What do you think about Minnesota? I know a friend that lives in Minnesota, but I have nothing to say about Minnesota, to be honest. I don't know anything about it. James, as a teen who wants to go into voice acting, do you have any advice to prepare in advance to learn more about VAing? If there's any opportunities in your school to do acting, I would do it. Also, if you're working, take jobs that puts you in situations where you interact with people and you can observe people, which a lot of jobs in customer service surprisingly can put you in that situation. I used to work at Macy's a lot, watch people. I used to do a delivery job at bakeries. I would actually make it my business to kind of like carefully like observe people and see how they act, interacting with them as well. I've had people, it got to the point where people started complimenting me on my voice or how I was carrying myself. And like a couple of people, without even knowing who I was like, you should go into voice acting. So that was the result of me actually taking those social opportunities to get used to being in front of people and getting more comfortable, lowering my anxiety, and almost seeing people's interactions almost like character interactions, and just kind of like internalizing that. Especially when you're in the streets or in the subways in New York, you find a lot of characters, bro. But yeah, if you're still in high school, then the number one thing you should do, no matter how scared or whatever you want to say that nervous you are, get involved with your acting club in some fashion to where you're always around them. That's the most important thing. If you're always around them, it helps a lot with your confidence and your comfortability. Even if it's like small, tiny roles or something like that, or even just background stuff, it doesn't matter because you want to be in that energy. You see what I'm saying? You want to be in that energy as much as possible. I never did it because I had no clue I wanted to be a voice actor. I wanted to just do art. So that's a missed opportunity for me. However, you can see that if you don't do it for some reason, you can still become a voice actor. It just makes it so much easier if you were doing it in high school. You know what I mean? It makes it so much easier for you. You get a big step up in front of people, man. Straight up. Who do you think did the best voice acting in My Street? I have no idea, man. That's hard to tell. I will say, though, when we were doing our My Street reactions upbeat, I was definitely impressed with Jess's voice acting in certain scenes. I was definitely impressed with it. Some of the more dramatic stuff, I was very impressed with it. I think, I don't I'm thinking right now, and I'm objectively thinking about characters' voices and who's performing them. And I guess the best compliment would be I didn't see anyone in particular that stood out as kind of iffy or like subpar. If, you know what I mean? Objectively speaking, which pretty much means everyone did a good job, right, in their roles. Except for James. That guy did a terrible job voicing Rise in the first few episodes of my Minor Demons, man. It was crazy. I don't know who hired that guy, but... What's up, Caitlin? Caitlin Fernival? What's up? Yeah, I miss my favorite good boy, Where's Noi? I mean, you know his Twitch channel is Mihai Zeta, right? You can always go... Hopefully you're following that channel if you always want to check out the stream he's doing. Hey James, I have a question for you. Have you ever watched those voice actors who are everywhere shorts? I feel like I've seen what you're talking about, but I don't think I've actively like looked for them. You know what I mean? Let's read some of the questions here on the stream. All right, let's do newest first. I meant to ask this prior. If someone was to potentially reach out to you for role offers, what is your preferred way of being reached out? My email. My YouTube channel has my email. It is jambuds. It's jambudsmedia@gmail.com. I have it available for people who want to reach out specifically for work stuff. I don't answer emails that aren't about that from that email address. If you want to reach out as a fan of something, you just want to say some nice things, or you want to ask me a question like that, you do it through social media. That's probably the best way to do it. Because I get so many emails about stuff I don't even know that you're just going to get lost if you just want to do that. Or come to the streams. Let's see, another question. How can you not be dramatized by my Street Season 6? Do you have a soul? Lol. Bro, what do you mean? I told you guys I wasn't gonna cry. There were some good moments, though. There were some good moments, like the Zane versus Gareth, quote-unquote fight. Was a good moment. You made pumpkin cookies? Oh, sick, dude. That's amazing. No, James, you did great. No, I didn't. The first few episodes, I was trash, bro. What do you mean? You put up a question for me? Let's see. Oh, a bunch of people put questions. Okay. Actually, let me start with the top comments. Let me just start down because these are older comments. All right, so Mindshifter asked me, what is your favorite RP show from AF? It's probably... I mean, I can't say Minor Demons, right? RP show? Does the Monster High School count? Doesn't really count, does it? I like the Monster High videos a lot. But Minor Demons is hilarious. It's just the amount of like adult humor that I like. Yeah, dude. Okay. Question from Vorte Edits. Are there any places you want to visit? I want to visit Japan again. I want to visit, honestly, let me put it this way. One of the reasons why one of the goals I have as a voice actor is to be able to travel a lot more. I just really want to travel and see things with my own eyes and just see more places. Stuff to remember when I'm older. And can't move as much. You know? So I do want to see Japan again. I do want to see Colorado again. I want to visit Texas. I want to see what Denver, Colorado looks like for sure. I heard it looks amazing. I do want to see Boston. I do want to go to Boston at least once. But hopefully I get to the point where I get to visit a lot of U.S. cities. I hope so. Is it possible for you to react to Epic the Musical? Because it's really, really good musically in terms of interpreting story. I think you should check it out, and maybe you'll love it. Maybe. Maybe. I know people want me to do that before. I'll think about it. I'll put it that way. I'll think about it. What's Noah's YouTube channel called? I don't know if he has a YouTube channel. I actually don't know. What's the newest food you have tried? I don't know. Like a food I had for like the first time ever? I don't know, dude. That's a good question. Oh, yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Which is really weird to say because like I'm in California. There's a lot of different cultures here. There should be plenty of opportunity for me to try new food. But I think that brings up a good point. Maybe I should start trying out new foods here more. You gotta go, Armau? No problem. Get your homework done, man. Take care. Do you like tofu soup? I don't like tofu. So no. I don't mind tofu if it's like in really tiny pieces. I've had it like that before when having like miso soup, and that was fine. But I'm not a fan of tofu usually. A sweet T989 is asking me a question. What is your favorite quote out of all the AFMAO series from your character and from a different one? Okay, so one of my, I don't know if it's my favorite one. There's so many, guys. Do you guys remember the one from that mermaid episode where AFMAO was like, "We need the dumb people to shut up"? What was it? What was it about? Was it the mean dumb people to shut up? Remember that line? That was a funny line. That whole thing was hilarious. I saw the short for that. That was so funny, dude. My favorite quote for Rise is probably, let's see. I'm sure I probably said something in the Shuki videos that was hilarious or like really good. But I think I might have to get back to this because we still haven't finished watching MID, reacting to it, and I'll probably see it again, and then I'll be like, okay, that's my favorite line. I think that's what's going to end up happening. Yeah, Mihai Zeta is Noi. Yep. Was there a reason Rise liked ice cream, or they just like the flavor? Okay, so ice cream represents a main factor in the story of My Inner Demons, right? You gotta remember, all the Deimos characters are coming from a new world, from their world to a completely new and unfamiliar, and quite frankly, scary and intimidating world in Earth, right? And for each character, there's different things that get them more comfortable to life on Earth, and make them realize that Earth isn't just a place where you can just go grab human souls for energy. Ice cream was that thing for Rise. It also is interesting because Rise has ice power, so I'm wondering if ice cream in particular was really good, tasted really good to him because of his affinity for ice magic. I think that might be the reason. Right, guys? What do you guys think? I don't know if that's confirmed or not. But ice cream was the thing that got him to have a change in perspective about Earth, right? So that's what ties him to human life, basically. And I think, you know, it awoken something deep inside of him, right? Rise, you're my favorite. You're funny. Thank you, Bunny and Fun. Really appreciate it. If you refresh, I put a new question to post a few minutes ago. You did. Let me read some more questions from here because they're here first. One of my questions: are you willing to react to shows that aren't anime on Kick? Probably, but I'm sticking to anime for now. Take your time. Do you have any advice for any young new VAs? If you just started, got a few jobs, you're really nervous? Okay, there you go. I don't know how to phrase it, but any tips that I could use, like what did you do when you were trying out? Oh, well, I mean, prior to any jobs that I auditioned for, or even the jobs that I got, there was a point in time before that where I was practicing a lot, objectively watching content for the acting and their choices and performances, as well as the story. That's something I was doing because I didn't have the acting experience behind that. But if you're young and you have time, definitely take some improv classes. because it helps you think on your feet quicker and get more comfortable doing it and going with the flow with the situation that's going on, which makes it much easier for you to perform in a way that sounds natural and more entertaining for everybody because you're just being yourself in this character. But when I was getting cast for things, it was because I was taking classes and workshops and got more comfortable. And you gotta remember, this was a time frame where I was having a lot of anxiety issues and stuff like that. So that was also helping me work through anxiety and get more comfortable. So you have to do that. And especially if you're young, definitely take those acting classes like I talked before. Even if you've gotten a few jobs, by the way, then that's a good sign, to be honest. Who's your favorite character from AFMAO? My favorite character from AFMAO. We need to make a list, don't we, guys? Because I like Zane a lot. I like Kwai-chan a lot. Lorelai's pretty cool. I like Lorelai from Minor Demons a lot. Obviously, I like Rise, but I can't say Rise. Yeah, I don't know if I mean, we might have to do a list for that one. Alpha Wild Wolf. We might have to do a list, dude. We might have to do a list. All right, let's refresh this real quick. That's some new questions. Someone said it's a new question. I don't see any new questions. Oh, I must have already answered it. Sometimes I sit there and I go, oh my god, it'd be so cool to be a VA, but then I'm like, no, where do I even start? There's a website that every voice actor will probably tell you to go to called How to Be a Voice Actor, or I Want to Be a Voice Actor. What you're looking for, okay, so no matter where you go to for, like, in terms of a website, a video, or a book or an audiobook for learning how to be a VA, what you're looking for, first of all, is like a basic understanding of how performance goes, how the strategy goes for acting, or just from acting in general. What you're really looking for is acting, and then you're looking at the technical aspect of it and how it differentiates, and then learning how to get used to that technical aspect in terms of your mic setup, you know, your treating your space and all that stuff like that. And that comes after the acting stuff, to be honest with you guys. Like, I didn't have a good space to do voice acting with until, like, the pandemic hit. Because I was going out and focusing more on, like, going to, like, sessions and stuff like that. And reading. Bryce, do you have to go to college to be a VA? No. It is not. It's not a requirement. But if you're going to college to do acting, it will be a great benefit to you. As a matter of fact, what I would say is go to college. If you're going to go to college and it isn't for acting, but you still want to be a VA, eventually, what you can do is go to college and learn business or marketing in some fashion, because every voice actor now has to be their own marketer, and they have to be their own, and they're essentially a business. So if you get those things, especially social media marketing, if you can get that type of training in college and maybe make that a part of your degree, it will benefit you so greatly, dude. So many voice actors or people out there screw up their chances because of poor social media marketing or marketing in general. Or they get to a point where people are noticing them more, and then they do some really dumb stuff online. And now it prevents people from wanting to work with them. So they basically took money out of their own pocket in that regard. So if you learn these things ahead of time, that will be so grateful for you. So if you're going to go to college, maybe you're going to go for acting, sure, do it 100%. I wish I went for marketing and a bit more business classes. I just wanted to do art. I thought that's all I needed to learn. That's wrong. social media marketing, yes, absolutely, dude. Brother, I don't even have to say names. I don't even have to say anything. I don't have to say nothing about nobody. How many people, voice actors you've seen out there, say some dumb stuff or say something that they didn't need to put on social media that you're like, wow, it changed your opinion negatively about the voice actor? Because I guarantee you, they're not the only person that's affected. Lots of people, not just for voice acting, but lots of people look at social media for, to see if the person that they want to hire for a job is, not gonna get their clients pissed off. You know what I mean? They do. Because a lot of voice actors use social media to promote their existence. You know what I mean? Not just as a talented person, but someone that can promote, someone that can represent, brands in a positive way. Like, this is just a reality, bro. As of recently, way too many. Yeah, that's a social media marketing issue. That negatively affects social media. I'm not gonna give specific examples, but it affects you. If it doesn't affect them, then that's because they're lucky. Because usually it will. Right? It usually does. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? I like ice cream with caramel in it, dark chocolate, or raspberry stuff. Like raspberry ribbon or berries. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just got notification that I have to go. I have to get out of here. Sorry, I have to go. But, you guys gotta ask some really good questions, to be honest. Do you have to do VA for movies? I don't know what you mean. Do you have to do VA? I don't know what you mean. I don't know if I've done movie for. I don't think I've done VA for movies, like animated movies. I mean, the final. Actually, that's not true. Not huge roles, but I think there's some animated films out there I've done. I believe one of them called Secret Magic Agency or something like that. I forget what it's called. But I did like a tiny bit of voiceover work for that. The question I put up earlier may not be showing up. I was gonna ask how you got involved with Affen Crew. Oh, they sent me email to audition. I didn't do anything special. I guess they found out about me because of my demo reel, and because other people, maybe I'm assuming other people vouched for me. Maybe Michaela, maybe Pat. Some people that's done work for them. They knew of me, so I'm assuming that's what happened. Next live stream tomorrow. We're doing it tomorrow. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I have to get ready to get out of here for the rest of the evening. I like yapping with you guys, but tomorrow we're going to be doing some more Minecraft Diaries reactions, and maybe we'll do some other stuff depending on how things are going. So thank you so much. If you can do me a big favor, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that YouTube and Twitch Senpai can notice us. And check out all the shorts I'm posting. I'm posting like 2 a day. Check them all out. If you can just go through all of them, check them out. They're really funny. They're pretty insightful. Hit it with a thumbs up, post a comment, and I'll see you guys later, okay? Take care of yourself, get plenty of rest, and as always, stay jammed.